All right, so we're going to be talking about our guild that we're the co-founders of. It's called Swine Guild, and our little slogan is "Boorish on Near." So a little bit about who we are. We are Near's meme guild. Swine Guild exists to satisfy all of the Near ecosystem's meme needs. Our purpose is to make and share memes for education about Near, online marketing for Near projects and events, and just plain shit posting in the online Near ecosystem. Oops. We are here to elevate the culture and internet presence of Near to a whole new level, and we're going to do it with memes. So a little breakdown of what we do. If you want to go ahead and give that.
Happily. So production is really at the core of what we do. We think that a consistent stream of high quality dank memes is kind of the most important thing that we can provide to the ecosystem. So we have been working on increasing that the total output over time. We have a scale up plan, and that's really the foundation of our work. And we're building it for a community that we have in mind. So we have access to the Trello, which is kind of all of the marketing needs of the Near core team, which helps us kind of identify what are the most important things that we need on the marketing side. We've been working with other guilds. Actually, next month, we're going to start a process where at the beginning of the month, we're going to actively reach out to each guild and say, hey, we're here. We do memes for free. You know, anything you want marketing wise, let us know. So anyone on this call, if you are in some way working on a project, I know that we have, I saw at least one other guild leader in here. So if you run a guild, if you have your own project, if you're on Near core team, like really don't hesitate to reach out to us for meme-based marketing. And then the dissemination network we have is our Twitter is really our main way of sharing. We also have a Telegram channel. We're in the sandbox, and we also post our meme drop Mondays on Reddit. So we have certain channels for dissemination, and, you know, memes are supposed to be wildfire. You know, they're supposed to be these open source information sharing networks. So we highly encourage anyone to share our memes far and wide on your own if you can.
Thank you. So a little bit about what we've been working on since our launch. Basically, I just have some examples of the different kinds of memes that we have been making. And there, you know, we kind of there's a few different like categories of things that we do. But basically, one of the ones is we make memes for ecosystem updates. So anything, you know, that happens in the Near ecosystem that deserves attention, and, you know, we want to help promote it and bring awareness to it. We will try to make a meme about it. So yeah, these are just a few examples of when Near got listed on KuCoin and the announcement of the artist DAO. We make memes for or about partnerships. So yeah, the one on the left is just when Near got it was listed on crypto.com. And then the partnership between Ref Finance and Skyward. That was a really hype launch. I think it was about a week ago that happened. So,
and I think here is a good point to make about what memes mean to different people. So we've been looking into really making that. So there's a few different strategies, and, you know, as you go along the threshold of like from normie to super edgy, it kind of is, it changes in terms of accessibility. Like you have to think about your target audience. So you'll see there's a lot of them that are like kind of mom memes in here, and we do that intentionally. Like we want to be able to, you know, we want Near to be accessible through meme format to as diverse an audience as possible. So, you know, we've nailed the mom meme, and then we have that kind of like on the right, you know, it's a little bit edgier, a little bit harder to understand perhaps, but we also are kind of dipping our toes into really kind of out there marketing that's not like, doesn't have Near's logo on it, maybe talks about something that is implicitly supportive of Near. So that's something we're really looking forward to exploring, is kind of developing our own kind of meme voice, and kind of exploring that edgier side of meme making without, of course, I guess there's a line, of course, when it comes to edginess, but I think that we have a good mixture of the people that we've been working with so far in terms of meme experience and depth and dankness, as they say. So I think that anything that you want, it's one thing. I would say to consider that when you're asking us for stuff. If you want something that is going to be disseminated far and wide, we can make it more accessible. If you want something niche for your Discord channel, let us know. We can kind of go back and forth on the spectrum on that.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for explaining that. And then another category is memes to promote events. So yeah, this was on the left was for the town hall on, I think that was Monday. And the right is kind of foreshadowing for the next Skyward token sale, which will be August 1st. And then the last category I put in here is memes about projects. So yeah, basically just any projects, any ongoing things that we see in the ecosystem that we think deserve attention, like audio NFTs. There's a lot of artists and people working in that category. And then also on the right is a more specific one. It was about the Muse network, which is actually also a music platform as well. But it's just a little bit more specific, gives a little bit more context and information kind of about what Muse might be. And so we'll often just share them with the blogs or the updates that come out so that there's a context for them as well. People can go read about it and get more information. So lastly, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's been new. We started doing Meme Drop Mondays every Monday. So I'll basically just kind of craft a meme pack throughout the week and sort of curate it to be relevant and, have a good mix of different formats and things like that. And then we'll drop them usually all on Monday on our Twitter with the hashtag of Meme Drop Monday, and then and on Reddit and Discord and Telegram, everywhere else as well. And then also I wanted to announce we're doing another meme contest. It'll be in the sandbox like it was last time in the Discord chat. And yeah, there's actually a tweet on our Twitter right now. You can go vote for the one of the 3 topics that we have. I just wanted to kind of get everyone else involved in choosing the topic this time for it, the theme for the contest. So you can go to Swine Guild on Twitter and you can go ahead and vote for the theme, and then we'll start opening submissions on Saturday.
And I would just like to add that this is really, really fun for us. We're having a great time. The other day we made a meme of Jimmy Neutron's dad T-posing over a copy of the website. So we have a lot of fun doing it. We really want Swine Guild to just we want Near to become the meme L1. We want to become the preeminent meme source for all of crypto, not just for Near. So we're having a good time. Our goal really is as we have Near ourselves. So our goal is to improve the ecosystem. We're stakeholders, and any way we can help do that, we will. So we're really in the win and help win mindset. So anyone who wants to do some collaboration, get some memes from us, please don't hesitate to reach out. We really love doing it.
Yeah, we do have a lot of fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then just lastly, believe it or not, everything is just Swine Guild. So
it wasn't taken.
Yeah, it wasn't taken. Believe it or not. So yeah, and then we have a little channel, I guess, in the Discord server, or the Sandbox Discord server. It's the hashtag Swine Guild, and there's a little pig emoji by it if you can't find it. And then we also have a Medium. I'm going to be posting an announcement as well later today, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. That was such a lovely presentation. I love the colors, really.
Oh, thank you.
I have a question, actually, out of curiosity. Where do you guys get inspiration? Is that mostly based on the projects that are on a spotlight in the current month, or is it something that you think is relevant for the ecosystem, especially maybe for the Monday drops? Where do you get your inspiration?
Yeah, it's kind of both. It's all of that. It's looking at the things I've just find myself scrolling through Twitter, and I'm like always looking, I'm like combing through like all of the feeds and like looking for news. I'm going through like the Telegram chats and, you know, kind of like seeing what people are talking about, and like that is like what's relevant. But then also like I've noticed, you know, there are some things that don't get enough attention that I think are like really cool features of Near, like the Rainbow Bridge, you know, like things that kind of like launched and then people don't talk about as much. And so I've been trying to come up with like kind of like these ways, like I've been scheming on these like ways to bring those things back in and like make sure that they get recognized, and that people are like, even if people haven't heard of it, they're like, oh, what is that? Like that was funny. Like I want to, you know, kind of like find out more information about that. So it's sort of like both. It's like I'm trying to work. I guess we've been working on just like finding that balance of like what's hot and what's new, you know, what people are like talking about and what they want to see memes about, but also like, you know, using it as a strategy to like sort of like communicate like you know, there's all of these different dimensions, and there's layers of Near and of the community and of the actual, you know, like product itself that need to be highlighted as well. So
like we will meme climate neutrality into the ground. Like we will be memeing about that until the cows come home. So that we'll do, like, yeah, you keep saying we'll have the topical things, but then there's also just like the foundational, like amazing things about Near are just always going to be in our rotation. So
yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. Like I think it has such a great potential for like bringing complex topics to people who will just like, you know, will be caught by the humorous content and like being tempted into like studying and like researching more about the complex phenomena. I think it's really great what you're doing, guys. Maybe something also like looking ahead, if there are people that might be interested in collaborating with you on a more contractual basis, so to say, like, are you planning to hire more people into your guild, or are you planning to expand? Is it just going to be two of you who will be like the co-leads of the guild, and you will be collaborating? Yeah, okay. So yeah, are you hiring more people, or like what's the perspective for that in the future?
Yeah, we actually have been trying to figure out a way to bring more people on. And were a few people that showed interest, that we have like a application form that we made when we first launched. And like, you know, I didn't think a lot of people were going to like see it because it's on our website and we're trying to get more traffic to our website. But a few people actually did fill it out. And so we've been talking with them and working with them to see how we can bring more people on, and how we can, you know, we want to be able to like compensate people for their work, but they're super interested. And then we also just like know a few people who are really good at making memes that we're like, hey, you should like work for us. And so yeah, I think like the kind of like the amount of content that we want to make, we definitely need more people for. Just the time it takes to like even come up with the ideas is like a whole thing in and of itself. And like I wish we could be doing like so much more. But at this point, we're just a 2-person team.
So yeah, I would say that we are looking to expand. Like we, you know, if we got an unlimited budget, we would make unlimited memes. So we're gonna do the output that we can with the budget we have. But if we had people reaching out to us like, hey, we'll give you a certain amount of money, a certain amount of Near to just make our marketing materials exclusively, like that would be, I mean, any way we can collaborate and increase our output, we're interested in that. So yeah, we're definitely in the growth mindset right now.
Okay, cool. That's a cool cool mindset to be in. I would say, like, you know, like being more. But I think also that's a nice message to give out there. So if people are interested, they can reach out to you. But I mean, that's valid for every single project, I guess, in the sandbox and in the Nearverse in general. Are there any questions or any feedback for the Swine Guild? Any suggestions, ideas, concerns, anything?
Yeah, just keep up the good work. I think the meme captures the whole zeitgeist and culture of a thing, you know, from the graphical like code world into the human and trying to be human beings, if you will. Love that. So keep up.
Thanks, Orbert. Means a lot coming from you, man.
Oh, and thanks Rebecca for putting the poll. Yeah, the poll is in the chat. You can go vote on the theme for the upcoming contest this month.
All right. This is also coming to Discord on your channel, right, guys? So that the other ones can find it.
Yes, it's also in our Discord. Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Thank you for this presentation. It was really a pleasure to see. Thank you, guys. Curious to see how you will be evolving and for the further updates. And really looking forward to see people in your chat to drop memes there. It's gonna be fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much for letting us present.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Alrighty. Thomas, you want to go next with the Merchants of Near?
Yeah, I'll be next. Hey guys, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me start presenting. All right, hey guys. So I'm Thomas. I'm with the Merchants of Near. Kind of giving an overview of what we're doing and where we're trying to head it. Kind of what initiatives we're taking place. So it's our logo. So we're a financial guild. You know, there's a lot of different moving parts of the cryptocurrency ecospace, including, you know, creators, developers, content creators such as like the Swine Guild. But there's also a lot of elements of crypto that are based in financials. So there's a lot of speculation traders. So we want to be able to cater to that population, be able to talk about price analysis, fundamental analysis, technical analysis on where the price might be. And at the end of the day, we're all trying to make money. And so this is kind of what we're aimed at, and helping people to understand just the financial side of things. So we want to build a community that can help each other learn about, you know, technical analysis is kind of looking at graphs and, you know, price points and support lines and trends, that kind of stuff. And then there's fundamental analysis, which is based on like just more fundamentals instead of numbers. It's based on like adoption, how many people are using it, kind of looking at cryptocurrency as a holistic view. So that's kind of our two main focuses, is on technical analysis, fundamental analysis on near and near tokens and cryptos in general. Also, we want to be able to provide you of just not only giving you our graphs analysis, but also helping you create your own and teaching you how to do technical analysis. So that's kind of our contribution to the Near eco space and our guilds. So kind of what to expect. We trying to do weekly technical analysis on the price, just some short-term analysis based on, you know, what news articles out there, how much volume is, price predictions, and then kind of taking a more holistic view and just looking at a fundamental analysis on Near. So recently, Bitcoin legalized, or El Salvador legalized Bitcoin as a tender. So what kind of impact does that have on, you know, its uses and adoption? Also looking at the different tokens and platforms launching on Near. So Octopus is built on Near. We recently had the Skyrim Finance initiative. So that was a really cool kind of platform, and looking at the price of that token and how much it contributes to Near. Yeah, so Skyrim Finance just launched on Near and had an initial sale that ended a week ago. It raised 1.26 million Near for the first initial 25% launch of their token. So we'll take a deep dive into that and see how much value this brings, and kind of compare that, compare what Skyward does with other layer ones. So Binance has their own Binance platform launch that has different token sales. So we'll try to take a look at that and compare it to Near. And then Ref Finance is launching on Near, and then they're doing their token sale on Skyward later this summer. So we'll probably look into that and see if there's value, how much money can be made buying these tokens, kind of like that. We also do a weekly price prediction contest. So if you think you have capability of predicting the price and doing good analysis, you can join our Merchants of Near Telegram group, and then you can post your own predictions. And you can earn 10.75 Near each week. So that's an opportunity to contribute and to earn Near yourself. So I have our social media platforms. We don't really post. I'm trying to get more posting on like Twitter and Medium, but we do a lot of posting on our Telegram group. Cool.
All right. I have a question about the contest. Is there like, where do you guys inform people about that? Is it mostly in your Telegram group where like they get to know who the winner is, like how the whole procedure goes, like where to find more information, basically? What's the most accessible channel?
Yeah, I think the best way to go is the Telegram group. We'll post weekly updates. I'll post the new Google form where you can submit your TA, and then you can post to the group, and then we'll have discussions on your Telegram or on your analysis. And then I have we're going to start doing like weekly or monthly contests. So just so that way we can track who's more accurate and have a better holistic approach. Yeah, but mostly through Telegram.
Okay, nice. I know also that on one of the meetings we had together with you, you mentioned that you're working on some of the papers, right, regarding the technical analysis or whatnot was that. I was wondering if there is any kind of help that you are needing on that front, like in writing, in designing it, in doing the research, maybe anything on that front.
Yeah, I think we're trying to build out like the community approach. So with the contest that we have like, 3 to 5 people producing TA each week. And that way, it's not just one person who's like, oh, super bullish on NEAR, only posting like it goes up, right? So that we have it can go up and go down. We want to just give you a real analysis. I think on the fundamental side, it's a bit difficult because there's not that like the platforms like Skyward and Ref haven't launched yet. So it's hard to produce like content around those things. And also, I mean, I would love to have help on the creative writing side of the. I'm not a writer in nature, so it's difficult for me to like write stuff. So if anyone can help with that, you can reach out to me in Telegram. But that's kind of where we're at.
All right. I'm gonna drop the link into the chat. This is for you, Thomas. If at some point you feel like you wanna like shape your request like in a concise way in a couple of sentences, that's what you can fill in. At this point, like your tasks, so to say, will come into our database, and people will see that on Discord. So whoever comes across your requests and they see what you're needing, they will reach out to you. So that's for visibility reasons, basically. If you have like a free moment, feel free to do that. That would be nice to showcase that also on Discord, which you're working on. And thank you for the presentation.
Good. Thanks, Divya.
I just wanted quickly to add that. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, ladies first.
I wanted quickly
Please.
to add that I actually really enjoy the work you guys are doing, because there are so many people who are really loud about financial value of NEAR on the internet, on Twitter, but everyone is just like basing their opinion on nothing. And I think you guys are the first group who is actually doing some real analysis and real dissection of what's happening on the financial side of the question. And I love it. Thank you very much for your effort.
Yeah, glad you appreciate it. Yeah, like a lot of I've been in some Telegram groups, and everyone kind of just memes it. Like, okay, Dogecoin's going to hit $1, that kind of stuff. Here to $20.
Yeah.
We kind of want to be realistic and just kind of not just memeing the price and just that kind of stuff. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. It's awesome.
How many people are actually in your guild right now? Like, with how many are you using?
I think we have around like 60 people in the Telegram group. We have about 3 to 5 people entering the contest each week. So if you do enter, you have a very high chance of like winning rewards. So that's kind of another incentive to participate in the weekly price prediction.
Okay, cool. Are you planning to expand or like?
Yeah, I think we want to build out the core team. So like just anyone can produce TA. So that it's very easy for people to join. Okay, nice. More questions?
Yeah, Thomas, thanks for the initiative there. We really appreciate that analysis part of NEAR. This is my personal question coming from a community place. Do you think that if NEAR has a very strong grassroots, like strong community dynamics, will the price be affected? Will that have a bearing on the fundamentals of NEAR price, or is the price of NEAR essentially just rely on the outside factors?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think NEAR has a really good grasp on community creation. I love the Guild initiative, and it really reaches out to like a wide spectrum of people. So just, the Swine Guild, you have the Hispano Guild. There's so many like outreach program. I think that does have an impact. We saw I think Solana is a really good example of another layer one that has gained a lot of traction recently. They have a huge initiative for hackathons. They do a lot of hackathons with prizes to create developers and give people interested on their platform. And we've seen Solana appreciate value recently with their hackathon initiative. So I think it has a lot of impact. I think the biggest thing is getting developers on the platform. I think that's probably, I would say, more important than the community, but the community does have a really good impact on the price of Near.
Yeah, because if we understand the profundity of it, because for example, I'm running the Philippine Guild and we're branching out to different like non-dev. For example, we have an NFT community, the Near crowd, and then this week we started a music NFT. So like the non-fungible token, what do you call it? It's the non-fungible token, like that side of the coin. So essentially in crypto, you've got both the money and the value with which to exchange the money.
That's why I love crypto so much. There's those broad applications. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about increasing user base. So you can do that in multiple ways through building apps where people use, or creating NFTs, or just creating memes, or just creating good content. So I think it does have a really good impact. Just creating a bigger community is pretty important for crypto in general.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, anyone else?
Hey team, just a quick update while I'm doing breakfast for my kid. Sorry if there's a lot of noise. It's just the eggs. So really happy to announce we have 23 developers sign up for the bootcamp with Sharif by the end of the month. So really happy about that. We just got 2 people that are interested in maybe running the bootcamp, and so Sharif can get his good night's sleep. So hopefully by September we will have a fully run bootcamp by Near Hispano Guild members. So really happy about that one. Also, I'll be posting on the Sandbox the links to the governance forums posts from some of the members. So for example, we're going to be rewarding 13 developers from the last bootcamp with some Near, just because their participation and their demo on the last day of the bootcamp. So hopefully that'll keep them engaged. And also Manuel from the guild is engaging with Ross from the marketing team from Near on a project, which is going really good. So just give you a couple updates there in the Sandbox Discord channel. So of what's going on with the Near Hispano Guild, and yeah, so really happy how the guild has come together, and we're just focusing on education right now. Yeah, not too much into the memes like the Swine Guild. So maybe I'll send you a couple of leads to some content creators over there. Yeah. And we can fund it from our side, but just leadership wise on the meme side, we're kind of we don't have a lot of muscle. So we'll send you some people, and then we can coordinate the reward system for memes in Spanish. Chloe and Joel.
Yeah. Yeah, we would love that. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, we only make memes in English, and like that's kind of, it's not as inclusive as I'd like it to be. So that would be awesome.
Keep up the good work, Claudio.
Trying to keep up, my friend.
Being a full-time dad is more inspiring.
Okay, thanks, Claudio, for the update. Always nice to hear what's happening on the development side and the bootcamp. That's going great with you. I know that. So thank you for the update. Thomas, thank you again for the presentation. It was really cool to hear more about the guild, to see you on the session with us today. Do not forget to post on to fill in the form so that other people can see the opportunities as well. That's like you are out there, guys. I would say to wrap up the session, do not forget to check every now and then our project profile because we are posting things there. The Cypherpunk Guild opportunity is still there if you want to work with them. There is minting music, so a lot of things regarding like writing, content creation, design, even music production that you can do with them. So reach out as well if you're interested in more artistic kind of stuff. Next time our session will go through the meets probably, so hopefully we're not going to have such a rough start in the beginning with unwanted guests, I would say. So anyhow, stay tuned with us. There is a party planned for 29th of July where we would have Near core members presenting again the core updates from the team, from whatever is happening in the Nearverse, and we would have the community members as well to share their progress in and beyond Sandbox. So are there any other final thoughts from anyone at this point? We're good. All right, then guys, I'll see you online. If again any questions, any suggestions, reach out on Discord, and see you next week.